Good morning, America. For viewers in the West, dangerous heat and wildfires in the West, flooding in the South. Late season heat wave in the West. 60 million Americans in 5 states. Phoenix tops 100 degrees for the 100th day this year. Firefighters battle the Bear Fire in Northern California, forcing evacuations. Plus the flash floods across the Deep South. And the landslide state of emergency in California.
Countdown to the debate. Vice President Harris set to outline a new economic policy as we learn new details about how she's preparing for her first face-off with former President Donald Trump.
Spying for China. A former top aide to 2 New York governors charged, accused of taking millions in kickbacks to buy upscale homes in a Ferrari. What her attorneys are saying this morning.
ABC News exclusive. A top FBI official overseeing teams looking into fraud and scams is here live. The urgent warning and what you can do to protect your money.
Grounded. Why one major airline isn't flying some of its Airbus fleet.
Miraculous recovery. New details about the 49ers rookie Ricky Pearsall, what his teammates are saying as the 17-year-old suspect in the attempted robbery is charged.
Plus, Robins with Abbott Elementary's Quinta Brunson. Why Quinta's excited for the Emmys and more about the new season.
Dancing into the semifinals. Overnight, Big Foe with a big win. Set for a face-off with fellow American Taylor Fritz, while Jessica Pegula looks to join Emma Navarro. Plus, get ready for the big reveal right here in Times Square.
Let's dance.
Who will strike a pose in the ballroom? From the field to the dance floor, this season will be a slam dunk. Everyone's watching. The whole family matters. Listen for the clues. But we're not spelling it out for you.
Who will be my partner?
It's a Dancing with the Stars Times Square takeover.
Live in Times Square, this is Good Morning America.
There's a whole lot going on behind the scenes here this morning. Big morning, exciting morning. We hope you are doing well. Good morning, America.
Good morning. We hope you were listening to all those clues from Michael. Also ahead, why ages 44 and 60 are such a big deal. We're going to break down the radical shift that has a direct impact on health.
But we begin with the extreme weather across the country, including dangerous conditions in the West. Millions are on alert for heat and fire as temperatures soar in a September heat wave. Plus the flash flooding across the Deep South. Ginger starts us off with all of this. Good morning, Ginger.
Hey, good morning. When we show you a high water rescue, you often see it from the perspective outside the vehicle. Well, look at this video, because from inside a high water rescue, this is what it looked like. It had to be incredibly terrifying. Luckily, this man got out. The Alamo Heights Fire Department, San Antonio Fire Department came together to get him and 6 other drivers just on this road alone out, because 5 to 7 inches of rain fell really quickly. And they've had a lot of rain. They needed it because they were in desperate drought situation, but that came really quickly. Then from Galveston and Houston today, right through most of Louisiana, southern Mississippi into Alabama, we've had elevated risk of flash flooding. So the system has already showed us how slow it's moving and what it can do. Keep an eye on that. Then let's go to the West and talk about heat. Yes, they do have heat waves this time of year, but this summer, we are coming off the hottest summer on record for dozens of cities, from Hartford to Fort Lauderdale to the western ones like Phoenix, which broke last year's super hot. They've been 100 degrees for 100 days in a row, and it doesn't look like that's going to stop. So that smashes the old record of 76 days in a row. Las Vegas had that all-time 120 over the summer. And then look at this. We've got the excessive heat warnings all the way up to Washington State, Oregon too. That big ridge is going to stick around. So you see those numbers, could see records from Portland to Seattle as we head toward the end of the week. Michael, you wondered, you're going to LA, you need your tank top. Yes, it's going to be hot still. Not as hot as today.
Shorts. I'm ready.
You got it. Thank you, Ginger. With the latest now in the race for the White House. Just 6 days to go until the first presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Rachel Scott is tracking the Trump campaign. First, let's start with Chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce, who's covering the Harris campaign. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, George. Well, Kamala Harris today is out trying to bring her economic policy vision into focus. She's going to be in New Hampshire today, where she'll be outlining her plan to help small businesses and encourage entrepreneurship by expanding tax deductions for startup costs tenfold from $5,000 to $50,000. She will also announce efforts to reduce red tape and ease regulations, including creating a standard deduction for small businesses. Now, this is all part of Harris's goal to help start 25 million small businesses if elected. Then for the rest of the week, we expect her to be largely off of the campaign trail as she gets ready for the debate next week. But she's taking the unusual step of hunkering down in a key battleground. She will be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, studying up for her first ever face-to-face encounter with Donald Trump. This gives her the ability, the campaign says, to get out there and do some informal campaigning while also studying up. Now, sources tell us she has already been doing some mock debates. Her plan here is to try and not get bogged down, not get down any rabbit holes, but to really focus on the issues, pivot, and attack Trump. She's going to try and rehearse, how to keep cool, how to stay calm, while also going after Trump. And yes, George, also trying to get under his skin.
No question about that. Let's take a thank you, Mary. Let's go to Rachel Scott. Of course, is tracking the Trump campaign. Not one for traditional debate prep.
Yeah, Donald Trump, George, has never been a fan of any formal traditional debate prep. So I'm told there will be no mock debates for the former president. Instead, he is reviewing policy with a small group of advisors. And his campaign has brought on former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard. You may remember she was once a rival to Vice President Kamala Harris during the 2020-2019 Democratic primary election. She challenged her on that debate stage. This is shaping up to be the most consequential moment of this campaign. But this is not the face-off that Donald Trump wanted. He wanted to run against President Biden, especially after his first performance in that debate. And since Biden has exited the race, Trump has really had a hard time trying to define Vice President Harris. His advisors, close allies to the former president, have been urging him to steer away from those personal attacks, stay focused on the message and those critical issues, especially the ones where he has an edge on Harris: immigration, crime, the economy. The former president will be doing a town hall later today. He's delivering remarks on the economy in New York tomorrow, then holding a rally in Wisconsin this weekend. But even those who are close to Trump admit they don't know which version of him is going to show up on that debate stage next week, George.
It will be a big night. Okay, Rachel, thanks very much. Of course, you can see the debate on Tuesday night right here on ABC. Michael?
All right, thank you, George. Now to the former aide for two New York governors charged with acting as an agent for China, allegedly in exchange for millions of dollars. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky has the story. Good morning, Aaron.
And good morning to you, Michael. If these allegations prove true, they demonstrate a remarkable attempt by China to infiltrate government and influence policy. According to the indictment, all it took was a willing state official, millions of dollars, and a delicacy of duck.
This morning, Linda Sun, a former aide to two New York governors, is out on bond after she was charged with spying for China. Sun is a naturalized U.S. citizen born in China and was on the New York State payroll for more than a decade, rising to become Governor Kathy Hochul's deputy chief of staff before being fired last year. She even appeared in this video promoting women in leadership.
But equity is when we make sure that all of the people who are at the table have equal access.
At the same time, though, federal prosecutors said Sun acted as an undisclosed agent of China, working to prevent representatives of the Taiwanese government from meeting with high-ranking New York State officials, trying to shape the public statements of Governors Cuomo and Hochul to align with the Chinese government's political priorities. Sun, seen in this image included in the indictment, where prosecutors say she met with members of the Chinese Communist Party. Sun even tweaking a Lunar New Year message, prosecutors say, so it would not refer to the plight of Uyghurs, a mainly Muslim ethnic group that China's been accused of targeting for genocide. In exchange, Sun allegedly took millions of dollars in kickbacks, and her husband, Chris Hu, is charged with laundering the money, enabling the couple to buy a $3.5 million home on Long Island. The FBI raided the place in July. There's also a $2 million condo in Honolulu, a brand new Ferrari, event tickets, travel benefits, and a special delivery of Nanjing-style duck prepared by a Chinese government official's personal chef. The indictment quoting Sun messaging a Chinese consular official, "I very much value my relationship with the consulate and have done many things to make the relationship between the state and the consulate flourish."
I'm furious and I'm outraged and absolutely shocked at how brazen her behavior was. It was a betrayal of trust. The trust of government, the trust of the people. And I'll tell you this, the second we discovered some levels of misconduct, we fired her. We alerted the authorities.
Sun's attorneys telling ABC News overnight, "We are disappointed by the filing of these charges, which are inflammatory and appear to be the product of an overly aggressive prosecution."
Linda's son and her husband each pleaded not guilty to the array of criminal charges here. They're free on bond this morning. Their case is the latest in a series prosecutors have brought, meant to stop China from trying to secretly wield influence, George, in all corners of American life.
Quite a story. Okay, Aaron, thanks very much. We're looking at the latest now in the war in Gaza. The U.S. Justice Department has charged multiple senior Hamas leaders in connection with the October 7th attack, while demonstrators face off with police in Israel demanding a ceasefire to bring the remaining hostages home. Marcus Moore is on the scene in Tel Aviv. Good morning, Marcus.
Well, George, good morning. The Department of Justice charging the head of Hamas, Yahya Sinwar, for his alleged role in the deadly attacks and the kidnapping of American citizens here in Israel on October 7th. Attorney General Merrick Garland pointing to the terror group's killing of more than 1,200 people, including 40 Americans. The DOJ accused 6 top Hamas leaders, quote, for financing and directing a decades-long campaign to murder American citizens and endanger the security of the United States. At the same time, here in Israel, we've seen thousands of protesters back in the streets, really trying to up the pressure on Prime Minister Netanyahu to sign a ceasefire deal and bring home 97 hostages held by Hamas, and that includes 7 Americans. These protests have been intensified after Hamas executed 6 hostages on Saturday. Now, U.S. officials are still determined to get a ceasefire deal, saying that President Biden is personally involved in the negotiations. But one of the major obstacles is Israel's refusal to fully withdraw its troops from Gaza's border with Egypt. But a new draft of the U.S. bridging proposal is expected to be presented to all of the sides in the coming days. Rebecca.
And now it's been almost a year since Hamas took those hostages from their homes and lives. All right, Marcus, thank you. We turn now to the war in Ukraine, and one of the deadliest attacks since the fighting began. More than 50 people were killed in a Russian missile strike and more than 270 others injured. Our foreign correspondent Tom Sufi-Burridge has the latest. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Rebecca. Yeah, rescue teams still searching through the rubble in Poltava. That Russian missile strike killing scores of Ukrainians, including soldiers, at a moment when the war is escalating, with another Russian bombardment overnight on the western Ukrainian city of Lviv. This morning, Russia launching a brutal assault on Ukrainian cities. Residential buildings engulfed in flames after explosive drones and missiles bombarded Lviv. Killing at least 7 people and injuring more than 30, including children, say local officials. It comes just a day after one of the deadliest Russian missile strikes of the war. 2 ballistic missiles ripping apart this Ukrainian military training facility and hospital in Poltava, killing more than 50 people, injuring more than 270, adding to an alarming spiral of escalation. Russian strikes in Kharkiv, seen here in videos verified by ABC News, relentless. Ukraine hitting back, taking the war onto Russian soil, striking oil refineries like this one near Moscow. And all the while, Ukrainian forces holding strong in Russia's Kursk region, pounding targets there, Ukraine still occupying hundreds of square miles of Russian land. But Russian President Putin saying this week he's focused on eastern Ukraine, where his troops are slowly steamrolling forward and are now bearing down on a strategically important Ukrainian town. And guys, this morning there are signs of political uncertainty in Ukraine. 7 members of President Zelensky's top team resigning as Zelensky carries out a major political reshuffle at what is, of course, a critical moment in the war. George?
Including the foreign minister. Quite a shuffle. Okay, Tom, thanks very much. Now to the major international airline grounding some of its Airbus fleet over a faulty engine part. Trevor Ault is at Newark Airport with the details. Good morning, Trevor.
Good morning, George. So this is an issue with some versions of the Airbus 350, and it's led Hong Kong-based Cathay Pacific to ground many of its aircraft. This issue has to do with a bad part, specifically related to the fuel nozzle, and this is serious enough that it's caused some of these engines to fail mid-flight. It's the first time we've seen this issue anywhere in the world. Now, according to aviation analytics company Cirium, there are 87 aircraft worldwide that are in service with this specific kind of engine. Along with Cathay, they're used by Qatar Airlines, British Airways, Virgin Atlantic, and a few others, some of which do fly to the United States, though to our knowledge, none of these other airlines have been impacted by this issue. We do also want to note Out of all the U.S.-based airlines, Delta is the only one that flies an A350, but Delta's A350s have a different kind of engine, not this one with this specific issue. Still, the FAA says they are monitoring this problem and they're in close communication with the European Union's Aviation Safety Agency. They say they are prepared to take action if needed. Rebecca?
Which is important given what they've been finding. All right, Trevor, thank you. We turn now to the U.S. Open and a thrilling day for the Americans. Overnight, Frances Tiafoe played his way to the semifinals where he will face fellow American Taylor Fritz, and Emma Navarro is moving on to the semis as well. And Lara's here with all the big moments. Go Big Foe.
Yes,
Hi, Lara.
and I just hate that we have to lose one of these American men. Both have played lights out at this U.S. Open. Djokovic, Alcaraz out early in the matchup, and the door was open. Both of these players took full advantage. So here we are, Fritz versus Tiafoe in the semifinals, guaranteeing one of these American men will go on to the final.
And Frances Tiafoe will fight for a spot in the U.S. Open final.
Overnight, Big Foe winning big at the U.S. Open. Frances Tiafoe wowing the crowd at Arthur Ashe Stadium, defeating veteran Grigor Dimitrov. Taking the first set.
How does he do that?
But Grigor battling back to take the second set tiebreak with this masterful shot. But the 33-year-old suffering an injury in the third set, ending the match early in the fourth, walking up to the net to shake hands with Tiafoe.
Ultimately, you guys get to see me again against another American, so Friday's going to be one hell of a day.
Now Tiafoe will play against his pal, Taylor Fritz, on Friday, marking the first All-American men's semifinal at a major since the 2005 U.S. Open, guaranteeing an American will be in the finals of the Grand Slam for the first time since 2006.
And it's over. Taylor Fritz.
Fritz beating Alexander Zverev in a 3.5-hour, 4-set thriller.
Taylor Fritz, man, well deserved.
It was my time to take it a step further, and it's only fitting I'm doing it here on this court at the Open.
And on the women's side,
and the dropper ends it.
American Emma Navarro taking care of business in straight sets against Spain's Paula Badosa. Navarro down 1-5 in the second.
And Emma Navarro senses the nerves of her opponent.
But she turned it around, winning 6 straight games, rallying to advance to her first Grand Slam semi, where she now takes on last year's U.S. Open finalist, Aryna Sabalenka.
Just really happy with my performance today, and crazy. Be moving on to the semifinals. U.S. Open, baby.
So happy for Emma, and looking ahead to today, a huge match for American Jessica Pegula. She will need to play lights out to upset #1 ranked player in the world, Iga Swiatek. The winner of that matchup will move on to the semifinals, and you can catch all of the quarterfinal action starting today at noon on ESPN. You know where I will be.
Where?
Oh, right there, watching every bit of it.
Well, I'll be right there with you because I love it. It's been great.